New video tonight of a Columbus police officer taking a field sobriety test.
That officer, one of three, facing OVI charges after three separate instances over a 4-day period. Officer Tyler Nixon, who you saw in the video, was arrested early Friday morning.
And Sergeant Melvin Romans is facing an OVI charge after an arrest around 1:20 Sunday morning. And Officer Robbie Whitlow was arrested about 24 hours later in Pickerington. NBC4's Eric Halperin has been trying to talk with CPD leaders about this throughout the day. He is live at police headquarters. Eric, what are they saying about this?
Jen and Jared, they're not saying much. We were scheduled to have a 2 o'clock interview with a commander here this afternoon, but when we walked in, a division spokesperson said that something came up that the commander needed to take care of. Instead, we were supposed to get a statement from the division, but that still has not been shared with us. Now, police departments, including Columbus and other groups in Central Ohio, already had an event planned for today to discourage drinking and driving this St. Patrick's Day weekend. A volunteer from Mothers Against Drunk Driving was there. When asked about the CPD incidents, she said she supports law enforcement and everyone makes mistakes, but her organization is trying to prevent those.
It makes me sad, because they see it day in and day out. They go to the crashes where people are passed away. They see the carnage from the crashes of impaired driving. So it makes me sad that they made that poor judgment call. It also reminds me that they're human and we all make mistakes, and hopefully they'll learn from those mistakes.
Now, that mother lost her son in an OVI-related crash when the other driver hit her son head-on. She's sharing her story, hoping others make sure they have a safe weekend this St. Patrick's Day.
So this is my son, Joey. This is my oldest.
That photo in Laura Seeger's hands is the last one taken of her son, Joey. He was 18, a senior in high school. She says he always pulled for the underdog and stood up for kids who were bullied.
He was 6'3" and he was 320 pounds. It's the most absolute biggest little giant you could ever meet. He'd give you the last $5 in his pocket and the shirt off his back if he thought it'd make a difference.
In 2010, he was killed when a woman under the influence of drugs hit him head on. Seeger doesn't want other families to go through what hers has.
It's 100% preventable. It's just making a good judgment call, because when you start drinking, the first thing to go is your judgment.
St. Patrick's Day weekend is one of the more popular drinking weekends of the year. Mothers Against Drunk Driving and the Franklin County DUI Task Force wants those going out to make sure they have a safe ride home.
Enjoy the holiday. We just do not want to have to go to an accident scene where you've been injured, another party's been injured. Just do it responsibly. When
people get behind the wheel impaired, nobody plans on hurting anyone else. They just simply want to get home. But that's when bad things happen and innocent people get killed.
And discount codes for Lyft will be available. We'll post those on our website, NBC4i.com. Coming up on NBC4 at 6, learn about one of the tools police in Central Ohio will be using this weekend to make the roads safer. Local for you in Columbus, I'm Eric Halperin, NBC4.